All right, y'all, I'm going to settle something that hunters have been arguing about ever since the day I was born. What is the best hunting caliber every American should own in 2026? Now, I've seen the YouTube videos. I've read the forums. And to be honest with you, most of those people are just repeating what somebody else has already said. I'm not going to do that. I've been behind all of the calibers that I'm going to talk about. I've been in the hunting situations. I've been in the rain. I've been in the cold. I'm giving you the straight answer. No hedging. No, well, it just depends. A straight answer. So let's get to it. Now, before I get to the list, let me tell you how I'm going to be judging these calibers. Because if we don't agree on the criteria, we're just going to be talking past each other. Here's what matters to me and what should matter to you as the American hunter. 1, availability. If I can't walk into Walmart or Bass Pro after 6 o'clock in the morning on opening day and find this ammo, it's off the list, period. 2, versatility. I want a caliber that could take a white-tailed deer in a field and an elk in the Rockies and a hog in the Louisiana swamps. 1 gun, 1 mission. 3, recoil that you can actually shoot. Because a caliber that you flinch with is a caliber that you're gonna miss with. And I don't care how good it looks on paper. 4, price. None of us are made of money. And if you are, I need to talk to you. And I'm not going to sit here and recommend something that's going to cost $3 a shot for a recommendation. And I'm not going to sit here and recommend something that costs $3 a shot just to go out and practice with. Okay, with these 4 judging criteria, let's get down to brass tacks. I have an honorable mention. It is the 243 Winchester. Now, before the 243 people come at me in the comments, listen, I hear you. It's a very versatile round. There's nothing wrong with the 243. For deer and predators, it is a fantastic round. Flat shooting, light recoil, easy to find, but, and this is a big but, you put a 243 on an elk, and you're taking a gamble. You better be close, and you better be perfect. And y'all, most of us are not perfect under pressure. Trust me. It made the honorable mention because it is a great starter caliber, but it's not one caliber that every American should own, or at least not by itself. The other honorable mention that I want to talk about is the 270 Winchester. I almost put this higher. I did. This thing is legitimately a sleeper. It has a flat trajectory, more than enough for distance shots. It has more than enough power to take down deer and elk. Jack O'Connor carried the 270 his entire life and killed everything on the entire planet. Here's my issue. The ammo selection is nowhere near the size of the rest of the calibers that are going to be on this list. The recoil? I mean, it's there, but it's not anything that's ridiculous. It's based off of a 30-06 casing, so it's a lighter weight bullet than a 30-06, so it will recoil less than a 30-06. So that does have it going for it, but it just couldn't make it on the list because of the availability. Great caliber, not the winner. Let's keep going. In my number 4 spot, I put a lot of thinking into this, guys. My number 4 spot is the 6.5 Creedmoor. Here's where it gets spicy. Please take it easy on me in the comments. I can see you guys already in the comments already. Thomas, how's a 6.5 Creedmoor not number 1? Or either that or, Thomas, how could you put a 6.5 Creedmoor into the list, period? Hang on, bear with me. The 6.5 Creedmoor is a phenomenal round. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's not. The ballistic coefficient is chef's kiss. Long range accuracy, crisp lettuce. And the ammo has gotten way more available over the last 5 years. You can pretty much find it anywhere now. But here's the thing. It's a newer cartridge. It doesn't have enough time on the field to be absolutely proven like some of these older rounds do. And if you're starting to hunt anything larger or elk size, you're beginning to push the limits of what this round is actually capable of. It's not my number 1 for every American, but if you're a precision shooter who's mostly deer hunting, the 6.5 Creedmoor could absolutely be in your safe. Number 3, the 308 Winchester. Oh Lord, why is this not higher? Let me explain. Y'all, the 308 is like a truck that starts in the morning that's got 300,000 plus miles on it. It's been driven into the woods. It has been bushwhacked. It's been through a lot. and yet it still keeps performing. It is proven, military proven, law enforcement proven, hunting proven across every continent on this earth. Ammo availability, you walk into any sporting goods store in America and there's going to be 308 ammunition on the shelf, whether you want a budget round or you want a premium round. Recoil is definitely manageable. Energy on target is enough for deer, elk, hog, varmint, whatever you name it. It could take it. So why isn't it number one? To be honest with you, and it's not going to surprise anybody out there who's done the research on this, the answer is range. After 600 yards, the 308 drops more significantly than a whole lot of other more modern cartridges that are available now. It's a little more affected by the wind. And if you're hunting wide open country past 500 yards and long shots are going to be expected of you, you may be leaving a little something to be desired on the table here. But for 90% of American hunters, in 90% of the hunting scenarios, this rifle's all you need. The 308 is gonna get the job done. Meat in the freezer. Task completed. Number 2, the 300 Win Mag. Now we are in heavy hitter territory, y'all. If you're hunting elk in the Rockies or moose in Alaska, or let's say you've got shots pushing past 500 yards, the 300 Win Mag is your answer. This thing hits hard and it hits flat. And it ain't going to apologize for it either. I have seen what big magnums have done to game at distance. And let me tell you something, it is not subtle. You want to anchor that animal? Well, this gun's going to anchor that animal. Here's the real talk though. The 300 Win Mag will beat you up in the shooting wrist. The recoil is significant. And the ammo is way more expensive than any other of the options that we have listed today. And for the average American who's hunting whitetail deer at 150 yards, it's really more gun than what the situation calls for. It's a specialty tool, a great one, but not the every American situation. That's why it's number 2. Drum roll. Brrr. All right, number 1 is the 30-06. This, in my opinion, is the best caliber every American should own in 2026. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Man, this cartridge is old. This is Grandpa's gun. There ain't nothing gonna be good about this gun in today's time. Well, sometimes old is not bad, and Grandpa wasn't dumb. The 30-06 has been putting meat in the freezer since 1906. That's where the alt comes from, is the decade years of the 1900s were called the alts, and then we started calling them the 1910s, the 1920s. But that weird time period between 1900 and 1910, we called it alt 6, alt 7, alt 8. You see what I'm talking about? 120 years, y'all. This thing has been around this year for 120 years. That's a lot of proven ground. It has taken every big game animal on this continent. The 30-06 has done it all. It's been through multiple world wars. Let me explain to you why it wins in every category that I've laid out today. Availability, I've never, ever walked into a Walmart, Hunter's Haven, a sporting goods store, anywhere, even a Piggly Wiggly, anywhere that sold ammo, and not seen a 30-06 availability at some degree or another, whether that is a budget or an expensive round. Versatility, whitetail deer, elk, boar, moose. I've even heard stories of people using it on brown bear in Alaska. Plains game in Africa. The 30-06 has taken every one of those animals quickly and effectively. Recoil, it's there, I'm not gonna lie to you. But the key word is that it's manageable. You can train with it, you can learn how to shoot it, get used to it, where the flinch goes away. You can literally shoot it all day at the range and still function normally the next day. Price? You can find 30-06 ammo basically at any price point. Budget hunting loads, premium bonded loads, match grade, it's all there. And here's the big thing that nobody talks about. The rifle selection for the 30-06 is insane. They have them from entry level all the way to custom builds. Bolt action, Semi-auto. You could spend $400 or you could spend $4,000. The options are all there. I've been running the 30-06 with the 150 grain Remington core lock tip, and I can tell you guys after hunting with it all season, this thing hasn't let me down. Not one time. Every time I shot a deer with this 30-06, dropped it like a sack of potatoes. If you own one hunting rifle in 2026, one, make it a 30-06 Springfield. That's my answer, and I'm standing on it. All right, y'all, that's the list. 243, honorable mention. 270, honorable mention. 6.5 Creedmoor, number 4. 308 Winchester, number 3. 300 Win Mag, number 2. And a 30-06 Springfield, number 1. This is the best hunting caliber that every American should own in 2026. Now, I know some of y'all are heated right now, and that's okay. That's what comments are for. Drop your number 1 caliber down below. Let's see what the Rakestraw Boyz community is running in 2026. I want to know. If you got something out of this video, leave a like. Y'all help a man out. And if you're new here and you like hunting, ammo reviews, outdoors, fishing, and talking about gear that actually works in the field, why don't you consider subscribing? We'd love to have you. And as always, if this is the first time we are seeing each other, it's good to see you. If this is not the first time you're watching, it's good to see y'all again. Until the next episode of the Rakestraw Boyz, I reckon we gone.